Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're gonna hop into the new burst mode that's been released. So this is for, I think, the Dokkan event for TEQ CAULIFLA KALE, whatever you want to say. So, typically like these burst modes for Dokkan events have like the same missions as each other. So, see, special condition is just one of the categories that's going to be like the condition. So, Universe 6, the other one's going to be Legendary Existence, okay? And then the other thing is just get up to a max of 6,000 points in terms of the scores, so I don't think that'll be all too bad. I mean, they've done this type of mission structure for a lot of Dokkan event burst modes. So, yep, stage 2 here. Let's do this. And as for the conditions I'm going to be running, we're doing Universe 6, Tech and STR, 400 or less team cost, all the status effects, reduced damage received by N-type because we're not even bringing N-type, raise the attack and defense by 200, 25% damage reduction, some stat build up. I would like to do the lowest in terms of attack, I like to do the highest in terms of defense. Then now kind of been adjusted to do the lowest in terms of HP because 1000% is already quite a lot. And damage threshold, type disadvantage key spheres, and then no support items, no support memory. So we're going to be getting up to 6,600, which that's fine, we're using Universe 6. Alright, so let's look at the stage details. I mean, this is just a Dokkan event, so there's not a whole lot to gather here, but we are adding status effects into each one of these phases. So, can't attack lower, can't defense lower, seal, or stun. So, see if there's any other like unique gimmicks during these phases. No, nothing. Like she's not like changing like orbs or blocking or anything like that. So, just seems pretty typical. We'll go ahead and we're gonna have to bring another STR Kefla. See if I can find one. Oh, there we go. Is that like the? They at least have the special one, so at least there's that. They're not even like that hidden potential is not even activated whatsoever. It's just so weird. They need to definitely fix the friend system. That's becoming increasingly more and more of an issue as time goes on. So as for this team, yeah, we got some characters that like might be a bit odd, but so STR Kefla, I mean, she got her easy about like a year ago. She's still like solid, I guess. Not like the greatest, but she is always going to be stacking attack through all of her forms. And she's got a fair bit of dodge, some additional supers, and she's going to be solid. I mean, not really much to her, honestly. This is going to be her last form. Active skill, we should be able to get this. And there's a Pure Saiyan or Universe of Saga enemy, because that's who, like, we're going against, I mean, both of those, really. So change physical orbs to STR orbs and effectively against all types for one turn. That's not going to be all too bad. And what's funny is that this card actually, just recently, within the past couple hours, has gotten, like, details for what their Extreme Z Awakening is going to be looking like, and they seem really good. Definitely for, like, festival battles, for sure. There's a certain challenge run I want to complete in there, and they'll be able to help out a lot. But anyway, yeah, before EZA, we're going to be using them before, because, I mean, sure, why not just get some more footage in before EZA, see the big difference after. They only stack attack and defense by 20%, after EZA is going to be 50%. They didn't have dodge in their passive, but the EZA is going to be giving them that. And then, yeah, they could do a fusion, and she's only like stacking attack by 30% here. I've brought this up before, but whenever you're stacking both attack and defense normally like that, that's only a 20%. But if you're just stacking attack alone or stacking defense alone, it's 30%. So just want to point that out. And man, she's got some dodge and got a heal. Yeah, pretty solid. So, and then yeah, these two banner units right here, the CAULIFLA and Kale, they also got their EZAs about like a year ago. They're gonna be pretty solid. Also stacking. And then this one has got a lot of dodge. I mean, throughout this fight, they're going to be doing guaranteed dodge, because it gets a Universe of Saga or Pure Saiyan, guaranteed dodge. So, yep, that's going to be that. And then the STR Kale, I remember nowadays, maybe not so much, but on release, I remember she was stacked pretty fast, which was kind of fun. So, per Pure Saiyan or Peppy Galaxy gets more stats and crit chance. Universe of Saga Pure Saiyan enemy, additional super. And there's 6 or more Universe 6 allies on the team, another additional super, so she's going to be doing a whole bunch of additional supers. Yeah, I also do have her with a lot of hit potential additional as well. So, yeah, she's like, as long as you have a Caulifla on the same turn, gets extra stats and guard, so she should be pretty solid. And then, yeah, we have the type attribute support characters here. I mean, they're both from Universe 6. Hit might be a bit of a weird choice, but because he's like an extreme STR support character, but with this down here, I think I'll be okay. With 3 or more STR type allies on the team, guards attack for 4 turns. And all we're really missing out on is just this, which we should have that for Kaba, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. So main thing about this hit is, like, with across like all these type attribute characters, their passives are like exactly the same, except for, of course, like the orbs that they want and all that stuff. Like, for example, like STR, like, was it like for example, the Int Kid Gohan, he's gonna be like Int orbs. That's pretty much the only difference there. But their main difference is the super attack effects and the links and categories. So in this case, he greatly stacks defense. He doesn't do any additionals, but still, that could be impactful. Only I'm at 55%. Hopefully I could get deuce of them someday. They rarely bring these banners back, so they gotta do something about that. And this Kaba is the super STR type attribute character. He's not really stacking per se, but he is like buffing himself for a good couple turns. Look at that. For 9 turns, 50% attack and defense. And I also have a 55. His passive's almost exactly the same, except for this right here, where it's like super class allies. See, we at least have this. When our HP is 50% or less, changes all key spheres to STR, which these burst modes, with the way that I run them, typically aren't all that hard. Not all too bad, so yeah, I think we could go ahead and run it like this. Looks good. Let's go. Burst mode. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna be having a turn where Kale is not next to Caulifla. Probably gonna want to float her next time around. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. For burst mode, I typically just like to go for key, because you never know what can happen. Might as well just make it as easy as possible to super attack. Okay. Oh, we got a whole lot of ones. This is good. Being very generous with that. Alright. Here we go. Phase 1 of 4. Using the TEQ hit theme. Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of hit, he does have a battle motion there. Pretty simple, but, you know, still some sort of motion there is better than this, where they just stand there. I guess I'll... I'm thinking about, like, just... I mean, a lot of these characters would like to get some sort of, like, build up and stay on the turn. We'll do Kefla, because she's going to be, like, the main damage dealer, really. We'll keep her next to Kaba. I was going to consider, like, just greatly stacking defense as much as possible with hit, but... Now let's try to get Kaba, like, a lot of that, the stats buffs for him. So, yeah, these type attribute characters, they are nuking characters, so they are better, like, the more orbs you give them, even if they're not their own type orb. I mean, they do prefer their own type orb, just by a little bit. I think they get, like, they do 50% attack and defense per key sphere obtained, and then if it's their own, like, type advantage orb, they get an extra 10% attack and defense per orb, as well as, like, 10% crit chance, so yeah, they definitely prefer that, but they don't, I mean, they're gonna, I guess, be fine without it. Okay. A lot of the damage we took there was just because we got a bunch of AGL key spheres. It's like a full SCR rotation, so it's okay though. I'm not really all too worried about all this. I mean, yeah, Kaba and Hit are gonna be guarding. So, alright. Yeah, I guess we will do this. Just focus on the Keflas, because like I said, she's the main damage dealer of this team. Because all these other characters, like, I don't have, like, int hit. I mean, we can't even run the int typing here anyway. We could have, but I chose to just go for this. Alright, so my SCR Kefla, I don't think I have her built with very much crit. I think I have her with, oh, I say that as she crits. I think I have her built full additional. I don't remember, like, what the secondary I went for. But I just really wanted to try to go for like 3 supers as much as I could. Did quite a bit of damage there, even type disadvantage. And they are hitting 3.9, yeah. Before EZA, their stats are very low. But that's going to be fixed soon. Don't know as to when it's coming out. We just recently got the details. So this is the second phase. This OST, who is this? Oh wait, this is the INT's Angel SS2 and the SS3 Goku. Yeah. I like to just try to find out like what specific themes they use in like these Dokkan events. Especially like the older ones where they kind of had to like reach for specific stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll just do this. I mean, having Kaba as like a constant support for the friend, that'll be good. All the attacks are just loaded in slot 1, but that's gonna be okay. I mean, Kefla has a lot of dodge. It'll be fine. I think she should have like 70% dodge right now. I think in Super Saiyan 1. I think she could get quite a bit higher than 70% dodge in the what is it? The SS2 form. I'd have to double check. It's been a while since I've used her. Okay, doing some pretty good damage. I mean, the support definitely helps. Well, the fact that the friend probably has some crit in them. Yep. Wow. We just immediately wiped out that second phase. And yep, there's gonna be phase 3, fusing into Super Saiyan Kefla. Alright, my other one's transformed through the passive skill transformation, that is. Let me see, how much dodge does Kefla have in SS1? So, oh, it's only up to 50% dodge. I think it's only up to 70% in the SS2 form. Baseline 50% dodge, and then 20% more dodge, 6 or more key spheres obtained. So, alright. We will just continue to do this. I guess I'm just going to keep flowing off hit at this point. It'll be fine. Orbs, not so great. We'll try to see if maybe... I don't know if this will work, but we'll see. No, I didn't think so. Oh, well, it's okay. We'll do this. Maybe try to get the AGL key spheres, or... No, this is garbage. Whatever. We'll get these 2 tech key spheres. It's alright. No need to worry too much, because, like, like I said, with the way that I, like, attribute these, like, what am I trying to say? Like, the stats buffs for the enemy. Like, buff their attack and defense in specific ways I do it, typically just makes it pretty easy. Like, the lowest form of attack possible. And the highest defense, yeah, that could potentially be a thing, but, I mean, as long as you have some characters that put up some high attack stats and even crit, then you can get past that defense. So you can just raise that as high as you want. Couldn't get 6 key spheres, so she's not going as crazy for us this time around, but it's alright. The hit's gonna be hitting very low. Yeah. Alright, now this is the friend Kefla going on to SS2. Try to actually get her 6 orbs this time around. Shouldn't be too bad, considering that we have Kaba there. Oh yeah. We'll save that active skill for the last phase. I mean, we're type advantage here anyway. 9 orbs is pretty good. Yeah, we'll go for 5. I guess we're just gonna treat the banner units, the TEQ CAULIFLA and SCR Kale as just floaters at this point. It's okay. Now the friend's hitting 20 million. I mean, the little bit of link skills that she shares with Kaba there does definitely help. And of course, like, Kaba's giving like 60% support. So, yeah, she is wrecking. It is kind of cool though, like, with the HP conditions going up as high as it does. Like, what is it, like, at max you go up to like 5,000% HP? I think, I mean, I don't like to go for that because that will make for a very long time. But if you ever really want that, like, just be an event for a long time, just test out characters to stack, at least there's that, you know? Alright, very last phase. Oh yeah, we'll get all this. This will be nice to see. Yeah, we'll do this one first.
あんたは強いけど私の方が超絶強い今度こそあんたを超えてみせる私ら二人ががっちり組んだら全宇宙で最強ですケールとカリフラでケフラ
Alright, there we go. Got TEQ CAULIFLA out. We didn't do like a whole lot, but see, look at this. We have all wing skills active between both of them, so that's going to be pretty good. We'll get all this. And then TEQ CAULIFLA does want 6 orbs to get a little bit extra attack, I think. Yeah, 6 or more keys for retaining 60% attack when attacking. So we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Because if we could get the HL keys for his with this Kale, that would hurt us. The type disadvantage orb thing. Alright, so, ow. Take a little bit there, but whatever. I mean, this Kefla is not much of a slot 1 character, or not much of a tank character either. Definitely want to dodge as much as you can with this character, especially at this point. She doesn't like stack defense or anything. I think after she supers, she should be okay in terms of defense, right? At least be handling stuff better. I think maybe I should have went like full crit secondary additional with this character, this S tier Kefla. I mean, at least she gets some amount of crit in her passive. I think it's only like, what, 20%? Which is not a whole lot. She got 3 supers for us, which is pretty good. Quite a lot there. Let's see, TEQ CAULIFLA. 6.5. Again, this is before Easy A. I can't wait to use her in Festival Battles. It's gonna be insane. Yep, that was I think that was like a medium chance to be a super. And potential, but also a normal. We technically don't have a Caulifla on the rotation. Because, I mean, we transformed. I think she should be okay, right? Watch I die. Wouldn't that be sad? Oh, she's going to be getting a whole lot of stacks for herself, though. A lot of them. Yeah, if you build the team to, you know, to her benefit, then she does a lot. Look at that. I've lost count. I've lost count of how many supers she's done at this point. She was very close to finishing. That would've been cool. Okay, yeah, she is guarding, so I wonder if that's like a start turn thing. It might be. That's cool. Well, at least we can see this active skill. Or, well, we already did. We already did last turn. We'll pop it again. They didn't really have any physical orbs, so didn't get a whole lot of benefit from that. I think Kefla should be getting 70% support right here, because hit, let's see, SCR type 3 key and 10% attack and defense. It's just specifically extreme SCR gets the 50% attack and defense, but yeah, that's the thing, is that Kaba's doing the 60%, hit's doing 10, so we will do this right here. Oh boy, this this friend Kefla is probably going to be hitting harder than what mine did, because more support. I think she's gotten more like, what is it, like more attack stacks, like more supers that she did total. Yes, of course, failed that dodge, but it's fine. 24 million. Yeah, this will be the finish, for sure. There you go. Alright. Oh yeah, and that, that awakening medal that I just got, that's going to be useful, because I still have yet to get the orbs for the new LR Caulifla plus Kale. I mean, I don't have them, but I'm just going to get the orb, but not the orbs, get the medals for now until I pull them someday. But yep, there we go. That wasn't all too bad. Android 18, thank you. So yeah, now we just have one more mission to complete. It's going to be the other category mission. This is for Legendary Existence, but typically what I like to do for these is just clear out everything and then just go like that. So, I'm just gonna make a quick Legendary Existence team. Who leads it? Well, yeah, this guy introduced the category Legendary Existence. Is there anybody else who leads the category? How about we look on Dokkan info? That might help. Let's see. We could get there through Hit, because he is on Legendary Existence, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Alright, oh yeah, that's pitiful. Literally only like 2 characters in the entire game that, lead it, and the other one's a banner unit. That is sad, so... I guess we will be running that guy. I mean, I'm just gonna be autoing it anyway. So... let's just put him on as lead, and then... oh yeah, run them. HOUI. That bro does a lot of damage. What else? I mean, does it even matter? This is a Dokkan event. Who else? Broly, I guess. Just stack on a whole bunch of Brolys. Alright, so, yeah, I'm just gonna auto through this and then just be back when it's done. Alright, there we go. Got it done. And I got a bonus. So that gets me one step closer to getting the awakening medals I need. So, yeah, it's pretty easy. Just auto through it. So, there we go. We're going to have all 20 missions completed now. Let's go over and accept them. First mode. And let's see what we get. We get 9 stones, some statues, meat, and then silver burst coins. As for the silver burst coins... oh, turtle. Anyway, the silver burst coins... I used to try to get some of these like skill orbs, but maybe if like you're really in desperate need of skill orbs, you could use some of them, silver coins on them. But and also they do have some Grand Kais. I don't really recommend getting these like very easy to obtain resources, especially if you check the Baba shop. Anyway, never get the training items. What I recommend is getting the potential orbs, because these are a very limited resource that like. There's no way to grind this. Like, they have, like, the weekly growth events, but other than that, like, it's very difficult to get your hands on these. So, I recommend just, like, I think what I would do is I'd just get, like, 13 in each thing, and then that'll leave me with just a little bit more to get whatever's the lowest. So, anyway, yeah, that's about it. I think, because if you're watching this in real time, I didn't record a video for yesterday, so I didn't have one, so I'm just gonna make another one to come out today to make up for it. I'll probably do this right here, this stage 10. This is a recent mission they added during the Golden Week. Stage 10 of the Goku Story Red Zone's 4 Universe 6 characters, so I'll go ahead and do that in just a bit here. But anyway, y'all have an amazing, lovely, wonderful day, and be sure to check out the Baba shop and the turtle!